let's talk about tying knots. If you already have your needle threaded with either yarn or string or ribbon or whatever you're going to use, let's talk about two different ways that you can tie a knot on the end so that whatever you're sewing or whatever you're stringing doesn't come apart. So the first important trick is that you want both ends to line up. So if you have your needle with your thread, you're going to take the ends and bring them together. They are friends. They cannot be apart. Okay, so they're like twins. Okay, so there we go. Those are together. This is the first way that you can tie a knot. So this first way is a lot like when you're tying your shoes. So all you're going to do is cross one thread over the other, just making the X, and then go over and back through the other side. So far it's not a knot. Not a knot. It's just a tie. So now we're going to make another X, just like we did before, and take this end and go through the hole, and this is where it's going to become a knot. So you just pull it and pull all four pieces here. I've got two pieces that I have hooked on my middle finger, and the other two I'm pinching between my finger and my thumb, and I'm just going to pull them. There we go. Now I have a knot at the bottom of my thread so that when I sew with this or string something, it shouldn't fall off. So that is one way to tie a knot. Let's talk about another way to tie a knot. So here is a second thread, and our ends are already together because they're besties. So this is the way that I prefer to tie a knot. So what I do is I take the thread and I wrap it around my finger. So now I have an X over my finger. And then I take this loose part that's going over and I'm going to put it through the loop. And then I just pull both ends and I have a knot. Okay, so that's the other way to tie a knot. And this is the way I like to tie a knot. But you might tie a knot the first way, and then you might tie your knot this way. So whichever way works better for you. The best way that you can get better at tying knots is not to give up. Just keep tying.